everyone, this is Paul Gale from paulgalenetwork.com, and it is just about 6 a.m. over here in California on the West Coast. That's 6 a.m. Pacific time, and Nintendo should be updating their page any moment now with their Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Here we go. 8 seconds ago. We're good. Volume's up. Oh, I'm excited. Here's hoping for that's a little better.
When mankind is consumed by darkness, and the land falls into chaos, the archdemon of the abyss shall rise from the earth.
They come rushing here in a desperate attempt to survive. Both beast and man have more in common than they think.
Wandering flames shall feed the beast and return to darkness. The story ends. Another begins. Wandering flames, I see you found your home. Yeah! Out on a hunt with my favorite cube!
Remember what you're fighting for! No dilly-dallying from you! Let's have some fun! Here it comes! Fear my strength!
This is for my fellow hunters! Let's go!
That's an opener right there. Seething Goose coming August. Yeah, consistently throughout this year. Jeez. Very cool. One last.
Hello everyone! Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching this year from our publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into the headlines. The battle to reclaim Earth begins. The year is 5012 AD. Machine lifeforms have overwhelmed the planet, causing the collapse of civilization and forcing humans to take refuge on the moon.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Now, with an android squad called Yorha, the humans are prepared to stand against these machine lifeform invaders.
Glory, stand by.
A battle android 2B and a scanner android 9S are two key members of this squad. Machine lifeforms in conflict with androids. What will come of this bloodless battle?
You just die already!
This version of the award-winning Nier Automata comes with previously released content, including additional modes and costumes. New costumes exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will also be available at launch. Reclaim Earth in Nier Automata, the End of Yorha edition, launching on the Nintendo Switch system October 6th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That's a really good get. Of course, we also have Astral Chain, so the system has some really solid action games, action RPGs in the case of Astral Chain, perhaps.
Get ready to immerse yourself in surreal riddles and a chilling story in this modern take on puzzle adventure games. Solve the enigma of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, launching first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next year.
Cool. 25 minutes.
Familiar faces are making a splash in these games.
Should be at least
A new Bomberman game is coming to Nintendo Switch. This time, a bombastic new mode called Castle Mode enters the fray. A team of up to 15 players must blast their way to treasure chests, while one defending player tries to hold them off. Set up your defense wisely to blow away opponents, literally. You can also create and share your own battle stages. Have a blast when Super Bomberman R2 launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
cool.
10 Mega Man Battle Network games, originally released on the Game Boy Advance system, are coming to Nintendo Switch. Control Mega Man in grid-based combat and use battle chips to gain devastating abilities. This collection includes a gallery with over 1,000 illustrations and a music mode containing over 150 songs from across the series. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The full collection will also be digitally available as Volume 1 and Volume 2, each sold separately.
Cool.
A remake of Pac-Man World is coming soon. Pac-Man's family has been kidnapped. To rescue them, he sets off for Ghost Island. Eating dots isn't all you can do here. Trounce enemies with Pac Dots, the Rev Roll, the Butt Bounce, and a giant Pac-Man? From high-speed chases to galactic escapades, you'll explore all sorts of zany levels. Save the Pac-Fan in Pac-Man World Repack, launching on Nintendo Switch August 26th. Two unlikely friends, one incredible journey. A fawn and a wolf cub must work together to find a way home across the snowy wilderness in the handcrafted world of Blanc. In this emotional adventure, these unlikely friends must coordinate and use their individual strengths to solve environmental puzzles and navigate through the frigid wilds. Blanc is a completely text-free story with local and online co-op play, so all players can enjoy it.
It's pretty nice, unique style.
Forge an unexpected bond in Blanc.
Wow, that's a surprise title for me.
Launching as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch February 2023.
So that's solid.
Arr! A swashbuckling adventure returns.
Pirating is in my blood. like adrenaline or stale grog. I've been in enough scraps to fill a dozen scrapbooks. I've got stories about ships, fights, love, treasure, betrayal, and root beer. But how about one that has all of the above? My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and this is a story about the time I finally found the secret of Monkey Island.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Return to Monkey Island.
Monkey around in Return to Monkey Island, launching first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this year. Next, we have some news about a game that was announced last June. Please take a look.
A year ago.
Mario and the Rabbids blast off for a galactic adventure in the latest Mario plus Rabbids game. Space is in a universe of trouble when otherworldly enemies suddenly appear. Their goal? Take the energy possessed by Sparks, these mysterious creatures. Now, our heroes must set out to save them. A new adventure of epic proportions awaits.
What's so pleased?
You'll initiate a turn-based battle when you encounter an enemy. Before we begin, here's something you ought to know. You can freely move around the battlefield as much as you'd like within your character's range before using their weapon. Pretty neat, huh? Let's start with Mario. 3 enemies are in the way, so let's dash into one of them. Now select Rabbid Rosalina and have her dash into another. Next, Rabbid Luigi. One more dash, and now Disruptor time! By using a dash first, then the weapon, 3 enemies were wiped out. With that, his turn is over. Back to Mario. Let's take out the other 2. Pew pew! That concludes his turn. Last but not least, Rabbid Rosalina. Team up with an ally and jump! Get positioned, then finish off with the kaboomer. Okay, our turn's over. And now, the enemy attacks. Be sure to take cover, and you might be safe. If you don't, it won't be pretty. All right, we've got the floor again. Dash toward the bomb, and if you chuck it over, boom! That'll do it. The key to victory is how you assemble your team and navigate around the battlefield. Wait, is that Bowser? And he's joining the team? Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope rockets onto the Nintendo Switch system October 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Check out Ubisoft's special showcase tomorrow for more details about Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
We hope you're looking forward to the chaotic adventures of Mario and the Rabbids. Let's take a look at more headlines. There's something for everyone on Nintendo Switch. During a storm, young alchemist Noah crash lands in ancient ruins. The layout of these multi-layered ruins changes every time you enter them. Recruit allies called Lilliputs to challenge the enemies lurking around every corner. string together combos, and perform powerful elemental attacks to defeat foes. Little Noah, Scion of Paradise, launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
We have a couple more drops today.
All aboard! In the management sim Railgrade, you'll build railway systems to efficiently transport cargo and help restore economic prosperity to an industrial colony. Complete various tasks to prepare each shipment before it's delivered to its destination. Your strategies will change based on various factors, like the number and length of trains to run, which resources to acquire, and how to transport cargo from point A to point B. Railgrade steamrolls onto Nintendo Switch this fall. Join aspiring game creator Kenta in a hand-drawn adventure to save the world in his latest creation, The Legend of Right. Taking place in Kenta's notebook, this RPG spans over 200 pages, where you must draw, erase, solve puzzles, and even consult your handy calculator. Discover a new way to play every time you turn the page. RPG Time, The Legend of Right, unfolds onto Nintendo Switch August 18th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That's fun.
Spin dash into a new zone.
Sonic Frontiers Nintendo Switch.
Sonic's latest action-adventure kicks off on the vibrant Starfall Islands, home to a mysterious civilization. Here, you can freely dash through a vast open zone, taking full advantage of Sonic's speedy skills. Lock on and attack enemies standing in your way. Chain together attacks to trigger combos and rack up damage. With good timing, you can even deflect enemy attacks. Acquire skills to bolster Sonic's arsenal of moves. You can also enter a special zone called cyberspace. Take on challenges at supersonic speeds and grab keys to progress. What awaits Sonic on these strange islands? Sonic Frontiers dashes onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Bring it on. That was great.
Live magically alongside your Disney and Pixar friends. Dreamlight Valley was once an idyllic land where Disney and Pixar characters lived in harmony until the forgetting turned this dream into a nightmare. Now, it's up to you to help these iconic residents recover their lost memories and reveal the secrets that led you here. Bring the magic back to Dreamlight Valley in this mesmerizing life simulation adventure. Explore this land's many diverse realms and forge lasting friendships with heroes and villains alike. Everyone you meet will have personal stories to discover and adventures to complete. Help them out by exploring, giving them gifts, and performing other fun activities. In this world, you can be whoever you dream yourself to be. Disney Dreamlight Valley launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th as an early access title. Take these adventures with you on the go. Live Alive is coming alive on July 22nd. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists, time periods, and gameplay await, now in HD 2D. A demo with the start of 3 chapters, Imperial China, Twilight of Edo Japan, and The Distant Future, will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Doraemon, Nobi, and their friends land on an unknown planet and decide to help a new friend fulfill his dreams by farming, plow the fields, harvest crops, and tend to the animals. You can even use Doraemon's secret gadgets to farm in a flash. Relax by living with friends, eating delicious meals, and fishing. And with local play, you and a pal can build a ranch together. Doraemon, Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year. The world of Minecraft meets action strategy gameplay in Minecraft Legends. A beautiful land surrounded by rich nature is invaded by enemies from another dimension. Team up with allies and fight against this monstrous force threatening the world. What secrets await in this new yet familiar universe? Minecraft Legends launches on Nintendo Switch next year. It's a treasure hunter's paradise. Two siblings dream of collecting grand treasures from around the world. Venture to the realm of Draconia to become legendary treasure hunters. In this Dragon Quest series spin-off, you'll recruit a variety of well-mannered monsters to join you on a marvelous adventure. With their help, and with your trusty fortune finder, locating loot will be a breeze. Monsters are perfect travel buddies for exploring this vast world. Bounce on a slime to reach high ledges, or dangle from a Draki to glide over gaping chasms. Support your monsters in battle as they fearlessly fend off foes. Bring your hard-earned haul back to your base and see how much it's worth. Collect more riches to expand your base and increase your treasure hunting level. X marks the spot when Dragon Quest Treasures launches on Nintendo Switch December 9th.
Dragon Quest Treasures should do well. We're getting a little compilation here of several titles. Guardians of the Galaxy cloud version on Nintendo Switch, and it ran quite well, and it looked awesome too.
We're going to have so much fun together.
Those cloud
At
versions
first,
do work well.
your participation is appreciated and required. There might even be cake. The Portal Companion Collection will be available later today.
Pretty well.
I wanted to call it the Why Do You Keep Killing Me collection, but oh well. Let's get started, you monster.
Available now. Cool.
Farm, fight, and forge friendships in a new fantasy world.
That was an interesting little.
Welcome to Lethe, a peaceful village where seasons brightly color the environment. Your story begins here in this brand new life simulation RPG. Do a little farm work, cook and craft items, and trek through the fields to collect materials. All while meeting townsfolk along the way. The seasons gently flow from spring, summer, fall, and winter. However, they will give way to the season of death, quietus. Crops wither. Life is threatened. Find a way to stop the season of death from wreaking havoc on your home. The fate of the village depends on you. Begin your new life in Harvestella, launching on Nintendo Switch November 4th. This next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Let's go with something special.
Mission start!
Persona.
Yeah! Coming at
Coming
ya!
over 3, 4, and 5.
I'm Morgana, reigning ace of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. And today, I'm bringing along an ultra top secret video. I hope you're ready.
October 21st, gonna feel on my Persona 5 Royal.
Yup, Persona 5 Royal will launch on Nintendo Switch October 21st. And that's not all. Let's keep the ball rolling, huh, Teddy?
Righto! Nice baton pass, Morgana! Okay, everyone, check this out. Better believe it! Persona 4 Golden and Persona 3 Portable are also coming!
3 portable. Okay, so rumor
Keep your eyes peeled for more Persona.
On Nintendo Switch!
And that Mario plus Rabbids
That's all
Kingdom
for
Death
today's
would be
Nintendo
up
Direct
for
Mini
first as
Partner
well.
Showcase.
As we found out
Thank
that
you for watching.
the latter of the two Mario plus Rabbids October 20th is the game. It was very close to what it was suggesting. Of course, we got the new screenshots yesterday, which looked great. Beautiful Persona 345, awesome. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak opening up today. Gosh, Nier dropping quite a few new looks for the first time. Some games that had updates that previously were shown. Some drops today. A couple of demos, some exclusives, big titles that look like, could be from indie developers, but just here for the first time. Compilation, Mega Man. Yeah, nobody was really missing. This was pretty beefy. It was 25 minutes, definitely not as long as some of Nintendo's longer full Nintendo Directs, but this wasn't a full Nintendo Direct. It was a mini. It was a partner showcase. It was third party primarily. I mean, even Fire Emblem, Warriors 3 Hopes. It's a third-party developed game based off of a Nintendo IP, but yeah, it was a third-party show. However, I feel like if Nintendo decided to not have Xenoblade Chronicles 3 have its own Nintendo Direct just a week ago, if it was in here, that would have all of a sudden turned this from a 25 to a 35-minute presentation. Then it's kind of a short Nintendo Direct, but it would have had all of those games, but a pretty beefy Xenoblade Chronicles 3 segment thrown somewhere in there. And I think if you did that too early to the people not interested in that game, too much time would go by before getting into everything else. If you had it at the end, there are some that would have said, okay, I'm checking out now. But having its own designated thing definitely helped get it a lot of views from the Xenoblade Chronicles community. Some people may be saying, okay, tempered my expectations. I'm going into this just watching one presentation. Let's go. That was cool. And then having a third-party only presentation a week later, some maybe were disappointed, like, oh, this is not the full one. But like, honestly, we know Pokemon's coming. We know Zelda's coming next year. We know that Metroid Prime is an eventual thing. We know that Mario Kart 8 is getting a few more waves of DLC. So we are aware that Nintendo is developing new IP, and we already know that, okay, Splatoon 3 is coming out later this year. Bayonetta 3, which hasn't had an update in a little while, is coming out later this year. That one is kind of this mixture of, first party published Platinum Games, developed, owned by Sega, third party, mismatch of a game. You could call it a second party development or something like that sort of title. But we're okay. We'll get a Nintendo Direct eventually, whether it is in July or maybe one not till September, or maybe they have a couple of minis between now and then. Nintendo is always making games. We're curious. We want to see, are we going to get a Legend of Zelda Wind Waker or the Twilight Princess port this year? Some other kind of surprise from like an Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons type of title or not. But hey, I was looking forward to this. I think people should be happy that we're getting something. I still grew up. I'm still from an era, you know, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. I was born in 83, so I got to experience both of those decades pretty well. Pre-internet, our video game news was pretty much once a month, maybe twice a month, via a video game magazine. You'd get your Electronic Gaming Monthly, Nintendo Power in the mail, maybe go to the newsstand and pick up something, and whether it was Game Pro, Game Informer, Game Fan, that was your news once a month. Nowadays, we have so much coming to us on the daily from social media channels and scattered throughout the year, multiple Nintendo Directs, minis, partner showcases, indie world presentations, and of course, on the PlayStation and on the Xbox side of things, their own digital events as well that kind of followed after Nintendo. I was super happy with this too. Good, I'm happy to hear that. That's awesome. Very good. This was a fun show. Actually, I think it was great. And based off of what they showed and the amount of time they showed it, it might have been the most well put together presentation of the summer so far. Part of that might be, debatable this way or that way if you're a fan of certain types of games. Maybe on the PlayStation side or on the Xbox side, you favored this or that. This was obviously not as long as, an Xbox hour and a half long presentation, but for what they showed, boom, 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 boom. Some surprises, like I said, some big titles, some small titles. It was very consistent, and we got far more than the minimum of 10 that I expected. Honestly, I thought it would be more than 10, north of 15, but I said bare minimum has to be 10 if it's 25 minutes. And we probably got somewhere around 20, in fact. So I'm happy that you watched, happy that you liked it. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see more of Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. That's at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if you are in the East Coast, that's at 12 p.m., noon, lunchtime pretty much. I'll be tuning in tomorrow morning at 9. Thank you for watching with me. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. And before too long, we will have some more video game sales, news, talk videos, some more trailer breakdowns and reactions, an unboxing video before too long of an upcoming video game statue. I have my Ryu from Street Fighter statue pre-ordered, so that'll be coming. That'll be a fun one to do an unboxing. All right, this is Paul Gale Network signing out. Thank you. Of course, thanks. You're welcome to. And I'll see you all next time. Have a great rest of your day, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're from. I'll see you later. Take it easy.